Well, good afternoon. I'm Dan Leach. I'm the CEO of Arts Function. And I think I'm here to try to raise a little bit of money for the company, but I think also, as I was sitting there thinking, is so the rest of you can go home tonight and say, finally, I have met a company that makes sense. Because what we do at Arts Function is we have a wearable sensory technology that's designed specifically for people who are suffering from peripheral neuropathy. It's a big market opportunity for us, and we are focused on the elderly in this market, in part because these are the people who are falling. They're 15 to 20 times more likely to fall than their healthier counterpart. Many of you people know them. They're your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, and the people that are walking along with wobbly feet. They're complaining about the shooting pain that they're having at night. Sometimes during the day they have swelling. And they're costing the healthcare system a lot of money. Because when we look at where the concentration of falls are occurring, it's occurring with that population at 10-15% of the elderly who are falling because they're 15 to 20 times more likely to fall than their healthier counterpart. That's why we created Wackasins. Wackasins is a wearable prosthetic. We have this foot pad that measures the pressure underneath the feet. We deliver the tactile cues with a little bit of art and science higher up in the leg. And the brain very effortlessly interprets this as a new balance sense, and they get their balance function back again, both while they're standing and walking.
I have neuropathy.
This is Tim Kelly, down in Charlotte, North Carolina.
In the lab. I'm constantly looking down at my feet. I had trouble with my balance, bending down, picking stuff up, standing up for a long period of time. And even though it looks like I'm walking normal, both feet are still numb. I don't mean to take the name away from it, Walkerson, but I call him a miracle.
He's really an incredible individual. And for that kind of improvement in just 3 weeks of wearing Wackasins, physical therapists, occupational therapists would absolutely rule over that kind of improvement. In fact, we think we have basically saved the healthcare system roughly $9,300 by having this on Tim Kelly. I'm going to, oops, I go backwards? How? That's it. I was going to leave you with the final thought, which is, we have a very experienced management team. We have almost 100 years of experience.
Neuropathy.
There we go. Thank you. Oh, there we go. We've raised $1.5 million to date, almost $1.3 million through phase 1, phase 2 SBIRs. We have the $7 million pre-money valuation today. Our minimum buy-in is $100,000. We think it's very achievable with very modest sales in this to be able to get to $3 million in revenues in the next 2 years. And I think position ourselves with partnerships to get to a much bigger number. It's only 80,000 users of the 40 million neuropathy sufferers that are out there. I think we're going to be well positioned for as an acquisition candidate in the next 2 or 3 years, somewhere in the neighborhood of 100 to 20 million. That's all I have. Thank you.
I'll go. So you sort of led by talking about the experience of the management team. Can you talk a little bit about prior efforts or successes to build and sell medical device businesses?
Yeah, I mean, I've been involved with a company that was selling information systems, part of which were used with small medical firms, and to that end, it has to do with the regulatory aspects of it. We have consultants that we're working with that have a tremendous amount of experience, including one that led sales at Medtronic, for example. He's one of our advisors. So, yeah, we've got a very deep team of people with experience in the medical profession, which is not unusual here. So.
Can you talk a little bit, you've got your $3,500 price, is that under a reimbursement code of any kind?
Yeah, that's a great question because we're initially launching this in the VA and we fit nicely under the micro purchase program with the VA by entering it, which is where we currently also have the device on. We've had it on 17 patients there already. It's likely going to be on another 13 patients here in the next 2 months. And beyond that, we're looking then to start selling devices within the VA system. And we have codes that we can work with through CMS to get reimbursement for the elderly. And they're going to care about this because, I mean, last year I think it was the cost of falls for Medicare was $31 billion alone. So this is going to be, I think, quite fun.
So when you did your sort of value analysis there in that short time period, where did the savings come from, of the $9,000?
Well, that was just a quick, well, first of all, that's a long-term study. That's been about 35,000 patients over 20 years. I can get you the data on that, but it's for every 1/10 of a second improvement in meters per second in gait, I can tell you that I'm going to save you $1,200 roughly. So you look at that kind of improvement in just a very short period of time, it instantaneously went up 0.6 of a second. And then over a course of another 3 weeks, we were able to, he was a remarkable individual. I mean, this man was picked up in a wheelchair and dropped off in a wheelchair every time he went to therapy. They were looking for him to take him back to his car when we put the I wasn't even there when they put the moccasins on. They said they looked out the window and there he was walking across the grass to get to catch his ride in the parking lot. And they just were completely blown away by how quickly he picked up, how intuitive the balance is. Go to our website. You can see a much longer video interview of Kim Kelly, and you'll learn a lot from this one particular user.
Last question before we
Yeah, it's sorry to see that chart right there. There's only 200,000 in equity in today. And second, what's the use of proceeds for 2-4 million? Just high level.
Yeah, high level. I mean, a big chunk of it is we have a lot of intellectual property.
Okay.
We have, and this is just one use of it. So we want to start doing a lot of product development for next generation, part of our product roadmap. We want to work with being able to help healthcare providers, through mobile apps and then applying analytics in the cloud to better intervene, along with providing them balance and mobility for their patients so they know when to reach out to them. And also for the marketing, and also for just the business development. We currently are looking at lots of opportunities right now with partners.
Great, thanks.